Hello there, Anthony. Alright, let's see. So the issue of clean energy is usually the term. We don't say clean energies. It's becoming a double-edged sword in recent years. Good. Well, there are people of the opinion that they could improve our lives by reducing costs and helping nature. Others believe that they represent a danger for the country's energy consumption. Good. This essay, I'm going to explain both sides and give my opinion. Be careful about sentences like these. I can put this into an essay about global warming, and it's okay. The thing is, we need to make sentences relevant to the paragraph. Okay? So you say, in this essay, and also try to avoid using going to. So we say, in this essay, I'll explain both sides using examples from Nature magazine and Columbia to demonstrate points and prove arguments, or something like that. On the one hand, there are studies that support that clean energy can dramatically decrease the electricity costs as they can be installed in remote locations where a country's national grid would have difficult access. Excellent. Good. National grid then. This is explained by the fact that most power grids are located in main cities, making it hard to supply far settlements. It's better to say to supply settlements far away or at a very high cost. Good. Or making it hard to supply far away settlements or at a very high cost. Furthermore, using these types of energy do not generate greenhouse gases as traditional methods do, thus representing better air and water quality. Take for example onshore or offshore wind farms, which produce 98% less pollution than coal plants, according to the latest study revealed by the Nature magazine. Excellent. Very good paragraph there. It's consistent, it's clear, you've kept the same argument all the way through, you're using logical and strong arguments, and you finish with some really good evidence. So that's really good. Very impressed. And the grammar and vocabulary is excellent as well, Anthony. You're doing really good. On the other hand, as green energy sources come from non-renewable resources, they could not be available at a certain period. Green energy comes from renewable sources. So be careful there. Green energy, we're talking about wind and the sun, and that's usually classed as renewable. So be careful there. Affecting people and industries that depend on them. Solar energy is a very common example, as it is impossible to generate power through solar panels if it is a cloudy day. However, this drawback could be resolved by installing batteries and a smart control system to function when the sun is hidden. For instance, more than 74% of people in Colombia who set up solar generation systems in their houses also installed batteries to guarantee power supply at night. Fantastic. Great example once again. Solid argument beginning to end. Coherent paragraph. So that's fantastic. Well done there. Good work, Anthony. Very impressed. In conclusion, I strongly believe that clean energy performs better than traditional power generation methods maybe, in terms of costs and sustainability, and I do not support the idea that they cannot guarantee power continuity, as there are solutions for this such as battery backups. Wonderful work there, Anthony. Very impressed. It's very clear, your writing. This is what I like. From beginning to end, I can get the idea of the argument from beginning to end. I don't have to keep rereading and rereading, so that's fantastic. The grammatical range is wonderful as well, and most importantly, I can understand everything that you're saying. So the grammar is really good there. I don't have to reread and I don't have to struggle. So very impressed with this essay. Dear John, I'm writing to you regarding the annoying noise that your new dog is making in your house. Good. As you may have noticed, my wife had ear surgery 2 days ago, and her doctor recommended her not being in a stressful environment. However, since you bought that Yorkshire Terrier puppy, it has been almost impossible for me and Gina to have peace, as he always barks no matter the hour. Good. Furthermore, our baby is waking up too many times during the night as a consequence of such noise. Genius. I've noticed that he might be tense due to the fact that you are almost out of your house the whole day. Thus he makes noise, drawing attention. I'd like to suggest to you that you should get someone who stays with the dog while you are working, avoiding that he barks. No. Let's see. I'd like to suggest to you that you get. I would like to suggest to you that you should get someone who stays with the dog while you are working. Full stop. This will prevent his barking or his excessive barking, or maybe take. Okay, so full stop here. Let's see. It's the dog that is the subject here, or reducing his barking excessively, or maybe taking him. You're working, comma, thus reducing his barking, his excessive barking, or maybe you could take him to the new hotel for dogs located 2 blocks away. Okay, so that last sentence needs to be rephrased. We can cut it up into 2 sentences just to make it a little bit easier to write, but the subject here becomes quite tricky. Okay, so here we just need to re-emphasize the subject because we changed it here, thus avoiding that he barks excessively, or maybe you could take him to the new hotel, etc., etc. I hope you take action on this issue. Yours sincerely, Anthony. Good. The reason for writing, what you'd like to happen, a nice respectful style. Fantastic. Everything addressed there. So that's great work, Anthony. Very impressed. Your mock exam on Monday will be with Mutondra, and she's going to do it. Let me know if there's any issues there, and all the best. And if you want to carry on improving your essays, Helen will be back today or tomorrow, I think, and she can carry on correcting your work if you want to continue. And there's a special offer included in the return email, which might be of interest to you. Okay, have a great day and keep on improving. All the best.